There's a quiet beauty in photos, but when I'm with you in person, I realize just how much more there is to you. Your laughter, your presence, the way you make everything feel more alive. It's beyond what a camera could ever show. You look stunning in photos, but it's when I see you face to face that I realize the real magic. Your personality, your charm, your warmth, all of these things make you even more captivating than any picture could capture. When I see a picture of you, I'm amazed, but when I meet you in person, I realize that there's so much more to you than what can be seen. Your beauty is reflected in everything you do, and it's even more breathtaking in real life. Your beauty in photos is undeniable, but nothing compares to the sensation of being near you in person. There's an energy that surrounds you that makes everything seem brighter, and I can't help but feel more alive when you're around. In photos, you already look incredible, but when we meet face to face, I realize there's a whole new world to explore. Your laughter, your gestures, the way you move. It's like seeing an entirely new side of you that makes you even more mesmerizing. Pictures only show a glimpse of your beauty, but when I meet you in person, I discover just how deeply captivating you are. There's an aura around you, a vibe that no photo can ever capture, and that's what makes you truly stunning. The photos you share are breathtaking, but when I see you in real life, I realize there's an intangible quality to you that makes everything more magical. Your beauty is not just about how you look, it's about how you make me feel. No photograph could capture the way your smile lights up everything around you. Your photos might be beautiful, but it's when I'm with you in person that I truly see the full extent of your radiance. You look incredible in every photo, but it's when I'm with you that I realize there's something more than the surface. Your inner beauty shines brighter than any image, and it's this that leaves me in awe every time we meet. In photos, your beauty stands out, but in person, you become an unforgettable experience. The way your eyes sparkle, the way your energy fills the space, it's all beyond what any camera can capture. Pictures may freeze time, but being with you in person allows me to see the full picture. There's so much more to you than what a lens can capture, and that's what makes you so extraordinary. Every photo of you is a work of art, but when I'm in your presence, I realize that art comes alive. You're more than just a picture, you're a presence that leaves an imprint on my soul. When I see a photo of you, I'm reminded of how stunning you are. But when I see you in person, I'm reminded of how much more there is to you than any image could ever convey. You look amazing in photos, but when we're together, I see the true depth of your beauty. It's in the way you speak, the way you laugh, the way you make me feel like I'm the most important person in the room. Your beauty in photos is enough to take my breath away. But when I'm near you, I realize that there's so much more. The real you, the one that shines from within, is something that no photograph can capture. When I see you in person, the photos I've seen don't even compare. There's a spark in your eyes, a joy in your presence that cannot be replicated, and it's even more stunning than I could have imagined. You look fantastic in every picture, but when I see you in person, I realize that what truly captivates me is the warmth, the kindness, the energy you exude, something that no photograph could ever fully capture. The beauty you radiate in photos is undeniable, but in person, there's something about you that's even more striking. It's not just how you look, it's how you make everything you feel. In photos, you're already a sight to behold, but when I'm with you in person, I realize that your true beauty isn't just in your appearance, it's in the way you move, speak, and light up the world around you. Every photo of you tells a story, but when I see you in person, I realize that the story continues, and it's even more fascinating than I could have imagined. You're a masterpiece in every way. You look incredible in photos, but when I meet you face to face, I see the full extent of your beauty, and it's even more breathtaking than I could have ever dreamed. A photo might freeze a moment, but when I'm with you in person, I realize that your beauty is something constantly unfolding, a beauty that's as much about your soul as it is about what's visible to the eye. Seeing you in photos leaves me mesmerized, but when I'm with you in person, I realize there's so much more to you. It's your warmth, your laughter, your spirit. It's all so much more incredible than what any image can convey. Every time I see you in a photo, it feels like I'm seeing the perfect version of you. But when I meet you in person, I realize there's something beyond those pictures. There's a beauty that radiates so much deeper, something that no lens can capture. You're truly one of a kind. There's a certain magic in photos, a stillness that captures moments. But when I see you face to face, I realize that no photograph could ever do justice to the way your presence fills the room, or the depth of your beauty that shines through every glance and smile. In photos, your beauty is undeniable, but when we meet in person, it's almost as if the world stands still for a moment. Your essence, your energy, your grace. It's beyond anything that can be captured with a camera. Photos can freeze a moment in time, but they can never freeze the true beauty of your spirit. When I'm with you in person, I see more than just an image. I see a whole universe of charm, light, and warmth that no photo can ever reveal. The way you look in photos is already breathtaking, but when I see you in person, it's like the world becomes a little brighter. There's something about the real you that's even more amazing than I ever imagined. It's incredible how amazing you look in photos, but when I see you in person, I realize there's an aura around you that can't be captured in any frame. Your beauty is alive, constantly evolving with every moment you share with the world. Your photos always leave me speechless, but when I meet you in person, I find myself lost in your presence. There's something captivating about you that no picture can ever fully show, and it's something truly remarkable. In a photo, you may appear perfect, but in person, your essence is like a masterpiece that keeps unfolding layer by layer. There's a depth to you, a certain radiance that only becomes apparent when you're truly in front of me. Your beauty in photos is something that takes my breath away, but when we're together in person, I realize that there's a whole new world I can discover in your eyes, in the way you speak, in the way you carry yourself. It's beyond what I ever imagined. A photograph captures a moment, but it can't capture the incredible energy you radiate when you're in the room. Your beauty is more than skin deep, and every time I see you in person, I'm reminded of just how stunning you truly are. In every photo you take, there's a glimpse of your beauty, but when I'm with you in person, I see the magic in your movements, the kindness in your gaze, and the warmth in your smile. You're more than a picture, you're an experience. While your photos are undoubtedly stunning, they can't quite compare to the feeling I get when I'm near you in real life. There's something about your energy, your presence, that makes you even more remarkable in person. Photos only capture a single moment, but when I'm with you in person, I feel like I'm experiencing the full depth of your beauty. There's something about your soul, your spirit, that shines so much brighter in reality. In every picture, I see a beautiful version of you, but when I meet you in person, I discover the layers of your beauty that can never be captured in a photo. You're even more mesmerizing than I imagined. Your photos leave me in awe, but in person, there's an energy about you that words can't describe. Your presence is powerful, and it's impossible not to be drawn to you when you're right here beside me. The photos you take are captivating, but when I look at you in person, I realize that your beauty is not just something to see, it's something to feel, something that's impossible to truly capture unless I'm there with you. Photos are beautiful, but they only show a fraction of the incredible person you are. When I'm with you in person, I feel the full extent of your beauty, the way it reaches beyond the surface and touches everything around you. While the photos I see of you leave me speechless, nothing compares to the feeling of being in your presence. There's a warmth, a glow, a light that shines from within you that is simply impossible to put into words. In a photo, your beauty is apparent, but in person, it's overwhelming. It's not just the way you look, but the way you make me feel, the way your essence lights up a room. You are beyond stunning. You look absolutely incredible in photos. But when I'm lucky enough to see you in person, I realize that those pictures could never fully capture the brilliance of your presence, the way your energy fills every space you enter. No photo can capture the way you light up a room when you walk in. Your energy is something that can only be felt in person, and it's even more extraordinary than any picture could ever convey.